Hi, this is Bruce Lessels from Zoar Outdoor on behalf of ExpertVillage.com talking about low-impact camping methods. So dirty dishes are a reality when you're camping just as they are when you're at home. And of course, when you're camping you try to minimize the number of dishes you get dirty because washing them can be a little more difficult than it is at home. But there are a couple of things that are important about washing dishes. We're down by the river here where it seems like it would be an ideal place to wash dishes because we have a ready source of water. But in general, it's not a good place to wash them. It's a good place to scoop up some water and then go away from the river and wash them out in an area where you can pour the water into a hole that you dig in the ground that's going to let the water percolate through and let the food waste biodegrade without it causing problems in the river or in the stream. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to scoop out a little bit of water in this pan, and I'm going to bring that with me as we go away from the river, and we're going to walk a good distance so that we can get somewhere where we're not going to have an impact and where we're going to be able to bury the food waste and the excess dishwater in a hole that we're going to dig. So over here I'm going to dig a hole in the ground. I'm just going to dig a sort of a round shaped hole that's going to go down 5 or 6 inches in the ground. And the idea of this hole is to try and get the excess water and the food waste to percolate down into the ground below the organic layer. And this is kind of sandy soil, so there's not much of an organic layer here. But I'm still going to try and dig down below the surface layers 4 or 5 inches and give it a place to dump the excess water and the food waste. So I've got a decent sized hole here now, and I'm going to use as little water as I can, a little bit of biodegradable soap, and go to it. You do want to be careful when you're camping that you do wash your dishes well, because there have been cases where campers have been out for a while and passed things from person to person. So washing your dishes well is a good thing to do. I'm going to pour the excess water in there, and then use a little more water for rinse. And that should be fine. And that'll just percolate into the soil, and that'll give us make sure that water gets filtered out by the soil and before it gets back to the river.